Hello everybody, my name is Dan Kober and today I'm gonna share with you two of my games I had in ELC AMX small French tier 5 scout tank, and I generally love this tank. It's fast, nimble and quite trollish actually if played right and if everything gets in the place to produce a nice game. And these two games I believe are quite nice and interesting, and I'm gonna try to use them as sort of an example on how to do scouting and how to play with this tank in general. So let's start with this generally tier 5 tier 6 match, and if you notice we have a little sort of failed platoon in our team with tier 5 medium and tier 2 artillery tank. Sorry. Yeah, so at the beginning, I usually on this map go on the left side because rarely anybody covers this side, so to at least give some early on spotting if large amount of enemy tanks starts to go this way, so that team at least have some warning in advance. And initially I spotted this KV-1 on the right side, and I remain here this bush until my binoculars turn on, and there are 3 tanks in the middle trying to push the middle, which fortunately gives my team chance to start to shoot to them and stops them. On the left, in the middle, on the left side actually, we have 2 enemy heavies that I spotted. For now there is basically almost anybody behind me that could shoot at them, so at least I can do is keep them lit on so that at least team has them on the map and to know that they are coming this way. Yeah, here I moved a bit back in this bush because I noticed that these guys stopped being spotted, so I wanted to give team opportunity to shoot at them, and I was hoping that at least this tier 2 artillery piece would at least do something, so it wouldn't be useless. But you'll see at the end of the game it didn't actually do much, so too bad. It could be a nice harvest of experience and credits for him if he was able to do some damage, but yeah. Yeah, in the meantime we got this A43 in the back that managed to slip past, and I'm still not spotted here, so I'll keep put and don't move so that they don't see me, because it gives the opportunity to my team to have this A43 spotted, even though I believe that Cromwell would proximity spot him. But there is a still matter of this KV-85 and BDR that are also on this side, and Cromwell is dead. Yeah, so basically I'm alone with this Matilda on this side against this KV-85 and BDR and A43. Guys in the middle are still mostly alive, and I decided to move down and try to help with those guys, but at least keep them spotted a bit. Yeah, I busted my tracks here. Quick repair repairs that. Basically, the idea was to if I would be able to kill these guys and or help team to kill them faster, they might switch their focus on the guys on the left side that are trying to flank us, and Matilda will soon fall to their advances, and this KV-85 got here, which basically ruined my initial idea to try to kill this KV-1 and then go through this passage and flank this KV-85, but he got here, which basically ruined that plan of mine. So I'll just stay here and try to kill this KV-1.
Enemy armor is hit. Ready to fire.
Move back because I was He's definitely spotted after shooting, and KV-85 tries to push here, which means I have to run. There's no point in staying here because I won't be able to finish this KV-1 from this spot, but from here with a good damage roll. Come on, yes! He got hit, but he did not get killed, unfortunately. But it's time to move because this side is problematic. We got T34 here and BDR, and here I dropped in acting like I'm gonna try to flank them and go back out, so that since I dropped from their radar. And okay, we got this BDR here. There's a still matter of those KV-85 and KV-1 in the center, and I think I'll have to go and deal with them. And I got spotted here. I'm not sure who spotted me. Maybe BDR, but I got hit from T34, but I managed to run away. Fortunately, just busted turret, which is not a big deal for this tank. So okay, KV-85 got killed.
Permission to engage.
And let's kill this T.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
150. And here I decided to go and try to flank this BDR. And I have to admit, I haven't played this map for a while, and I even didn't know that there's an option to go this way. And by the way, while we're here, let's kill ourselves one RT. So it don't have the issues with him, and I'll move away, keeping the rock between me and BDR, and then turn up in this passage that was obviously recently added here. As I said, I haven't played this map for a long time. I haven't played World Tanks for a long time, so yeah. And here I got a bit of a surprise by this BDR. I didn't expect him to be here. He probably tried to go and find me. And if you notice, it did take me a while to actually notice him. And I gave him one shot in the back here and decided to run because he started turning his turret, and he got finished up by SU-100. So now we have the matter of T-34 and their RT, who is still alive but won't be for long. And this medium tank of theirs is somewhere around here, so let's try to find him. Oh, here it is. Of course I won't be able to, if you notice, I do use auto aim a lot because it gives me a opportunity to have my gun pre-aimed at enemy before I turn and aim at it, because the turret has a very small angle of traverse. So while this is quite fast and nimble little tank, so basically even the small turn can basically throw your gun off. So keeping the enemy auto aimed before I even get to the spot to aim him, I'm able to basically have the be pre-aimed and have my gun start aiming at the enemy as soon as I stop. And that's also a good thing because this gun has quite long aiming time, which you will see here. So having that couple of maybe a second or two extra
Penetration.
time to aim helps a
Target
lot
unlocked.
basically. So again, I shoot at him, move behind the rock so he can't shoot me, and keep him lit so that teammates can kill him. And that's this game. I'm gonna show you now the end battle results. So I got Ace Tanker, got Spotter badge, Fire for Effect badge, got 30,000 credits without the premium. I don't have the premium. Got 2,254 experience, but I believe this was a double for the first victory. Yeah, it was. It was the first win of the day, so. And basically, I spot a bunch of them, did some damage, got 2 kills. And regarding the team, I was definitely the most experience on my team. Didn't get most of the medals. This SU100 had also a great game. And I managed to be third in my team by damage done, which is great for this basically small scout tank with a slow rate of fire. Yeah, and unfortunately this T-57 didn't manage to do much. I would love that if he would be able to do more, because being a tier 2 tank in tier 6 match could give you quite a lot of experience and credits if you manage to do something. Usually that's not the case, but yeah. So let's see. In total, I got 24,000 credits profit out of this game. Did 1,286 points of damage. Of that, almost 400 damage points over the 300 meters distance. Managed to do almost 2,000 spotting damage and traveled 2.778 kilometers. And that's it for this game. Let's move to the next one. So to the next game. This is match on Live Oaks, and it's a similar tier span as the previous game. I'm tier 5 and the top tank is tier 6. And I actually do miss the previous tier span for light tanks, where I could basically with this tier 5 scout get in even tier 9 or tier 10 games. And I didn't mind that because I could get much more out of those games regarding the credits and experience. I mean, it doesn't matter, basically most of the tier 10 and 9 tanks can one-shot you, so it was all up to the playing it right. So let's get to this game. First thing I spotted was this keyhole on the right side, probably also doing some spotting, and couple of tanks going to the town. I rushed to this spot to try to spot as much as I can of enemy tanks going to the town, so the team can prepare and even get some pot shots to them from the spot on this hill, but nobody actually wasn't interested to shoot it at anybody, so I moved back trying to spot this keyhole in the middle. I didn't want to get spotted by him, so I tried to move a bit forward, trying to find a spot where I could see him. And if you notice, I get in the bush, I stop and wait for my binoculars to turn on and then move on, since I didn't spot anything. And the wild Churchill appears. I back up and try to get below his gun. I know he has a very poor gun depression, and so I keep low and got T-67 trying to shoot at me. I try to evade him, and luckily I do. And this Churchill is on very low health, and every moment now, yep, and he's dead. So there's still a lot of tanks in the city, and we have this T-67 here. I aim at him and I'll wait here until he drops off, because as soon as he got out of my radar, so to say, so I was not able to spot him with my binoculars on, then there is definitely no chance that he would spot me shooting at him through the bush. I wasn't in the bush backwards, so the bush would shield my shooting, but I was still far enough and shielded enough so he doesn't spot me. And then I moved to this small hill, using these bushes on top of the hill as a cover, and there's a KV-85 AFK in their base. I won't shoot at him because he will definitely spot me, and I'm basically sitting duck here on top of this hill, so everybody from other sides might be able to shoot at me, and I'm not eager to give away my position yet, because this is a good spot to have all this area covered, and it would be a shame to lose this opportunity to use it. But since there's nothing much to spot and this KV-85 appears AFK, I moved to try to find his keyhole, and I do find him. And if you remember, in the previous replay I talked about auto aim, which I used here also, and you'll see a downside of using that auto aim. So it's a good thing in some situations, but sometimes it can be a bad thing, because I auto aim at him. I think I have a clear shot. I stop to aim and I hit his track. I was not able to shoot him and kill him, which basically renders me an easy target for this KV-85, because I was forced to back up instead of, as initially planned, to kill Keyhole and drop down in this area where I'm now, but plan didn't work, so I got a couple of hits. Luckily I survived. Now I'm moving back here, trying to get as far as I can from this KV-85 and try to find some bush cover where I can keep him spotted and potentially shoot at him a couple of times. Here I did one mistake. I had him spotted and he was spotted by Dicker Max on the other side. So here what would be the best thing if I did was back up till bush till bush is not transparent anymore, then shoot at him, because then he wouldn't spot me. But I didn't do that, so as soon as I shoot at him, it will be right now, I get spotted and I had to move. And I almost got hit again. If I did what I said to back up till bush becomes not transparent anymore, I will be able to shoot a couple times more. And here I faked that I will go on the left side and then back up to get here, and I spot him again, and he's now one shot kill for me.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And this Hetzer will also die now. So now, what do we have? Let's check the map. We got Dicker Max in the middle. We got 3 enemy heavy tanks in the city. We got T-34 medium and Wolverine tank destroyer on this side. So what I decided to do is to keep these two away from Dicker Max and try to prevent them flank him, and maybe potentially to kill them. So that's what I'll do now. Here I didn't auto aim, and Lucker managed to survive on 10 hit points. And I use here the wreck of this Hetzer as a cover, because if I would run away backwards, I potentially give them opportunity to shoot at me, so I decided to just stay here and use cover, headset for cover. And I also wait a bit here and then back up, since I realized that T-34 won't probably rush me due to his low health. He'll probably play it safe, and Wolverine might try to flank me. I decided to move to a different spot, so at least I have a chance to shoot first. And I have here, I just have to aim. And here's the mistake they actually did. I don't know why they did that. You see the Wolverine drop down and decided to go to the city instead of they both came after me, because I believe that Wolverine can one-shot kill me at this point due to my low health. I don't know why he did that and left the T-34 alone here, but that will end up badly for both of them, because T-34 will die now, and Wolverine just keeps on going to the city. I don't know why. I mean, personally, in this situation, I wouldn't do that. I mean, the KV-2 is basically left alone in the city, but he's more than capable of handling the situation itself, and keeping an ELC unattended behind your back is never a good thing, because you see, I can basically easily outflank anybody and get behind you without even you knowing that, and because of that, Wolverine gets killed now. So now the only thing that's left is this KV-2 in the city. We're gonna face off our IO experimental quite soon. And I didn't know where this KV-2 might go. I was thinking that he might be coming back to his base, so I decided to go first on this part to spot him, but he was going for our base, and he killed our IO experimental, which leaves him, our grill, and me only tanks alive. And I'm rushing back to try to keep KV-2 occupied, or do anything basically to keep the grill alive. But I mean, even if at this point grill gets killed, killing this KV-2 wouldn't be a big of a challenge for me, because I can easily outflank him, easily get to the safe distance and spot him without him spotting me, and shoot at him and get in the car. For example, here I managed to get 2 shots at KV-2 before he even managed to turn his turret at me and reload, and I did kind of push it a bit too hard here. He might have tried to shoot at me before aiming, but I did manage to survive and give Grill opportunity to shotgun that KV-2, and we won this match basically. That was it for this game. So let's get to the battle results for this match and see how this game went. So I also got the ace tanker from this game, got a bit more badges, not badgers. I got spotter badge, bruiser, fighter, fire for effect, got 2600 experience also for the first win. I did a bit more spotting here. I spotted a bit more. Let's see. I was also top of the team on experience, and almost and second by the damage done. Let's see a bit more details. Did 1483 damage. Of that, 246 from distance of 300 meters, basically probably just one shot. Let's see, with 10 vehicles spotted, 1730 spotting damage, and I did use a couple of premium gun bullets, so that's my ammunition bill is a bit higher. I didn't want to risk the chance of missing the KV2 at the end, so I switched to premium. So I shot the 2 premium bullets, and so I was just 19,370 credits in profit. And that's it for today for these 2 matches. I hope they were interesting and that maybe someone will get some useful tips out of them how to play with ELC. And see you guys again. Bye bye.